wrestling fans, welcome to Pro Wrestling Radio. And today I'm going to be doing the ECW on Sci-Fi from November 20th, 2007 review. Now, it wasn't that bad of a show, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it had some good things, it had some bad things, but let's go ahead and start it out. What I'll be doing is talking about every match on the show and the skits and storylines and everything else going on in ECW. Now, you know, the opening match was the ECW World Champion, CM Punk, versus Kenny Dykstra. And I'm going to be honest with you, wrestling fans. This is one of the best matches I've seen this year in ECW. Pure matches. I mean, this match had a little bit of everything. It had a little bit of pure chain style wrestling. It was stiff, very physical match. They were slapping each other around, chopping each other in the chest. You know, it was very physical. It was back and forth. Like I said, I really enjoyed this match. I mean, I was really impressed by Kenny Dykstra. I mean, and he sold that when the CM Punk beat him with the go to sleep. And I tell you, Kenny Dykstra really sold that move. He really sold that move the way he did it. It looked like he was really knocked out, you know. So I'm impressed with Kenny Dykstra. You know, it seems like ever since SmackDown and ECW did this talent exchange, the ECW product and SmackDown product has both stepped it up. I mean, why they made this match the opening match, I'll never know. I mean, CM Punk's the world champion, so why would they make him the opening match? But either way, it was a good match. The next match is, let me think here. We had Tommy Dreamer versus Shelton Benjamin. Now Elijah Burke comes out. You know, he says he's got, you know, somebody he's bringing into ECW, and it was Shelton Benjamin. You know, no, this is a good thing. I mean, I like Shelton Benjamin. He's a very talented wrestler. I believe he's misused. He's one of the best wrestlers WWE has. I didn't like it that Tommy Dreamer got jobbed out the way he did and basically got squashed. I mean, but, you know, Tommy Dreamer's not scared to get somebody over, you know. It's good to see Shelton Benjamin on ECW, but I wish it would have been more of a competitive match. I wasn't too big on that match. Moving on, the next match was a pretty good match. I really enjoyed this match, too. It was a tag team match with Jesse and Festa versus Deuce and Domino with Cherry. And doing special commentating with Joey Styles and Taz was the WWE Tag Team Champions, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, John Morrison and The Miz. It's a pretty good tag team match, back and forth. And, you know, of course, Cherry was at ringside with Deuce and Domino, which, you know, she's fine. That's cool. It was a pretty good match. It was, you know, it was probably the second best match of the night. You know, there was only really two good matches and maybe one okay match out of the five they had. It surprised me that Festa and Jesse got the win, really. I thought the Deuce and Domino would get the win, but it'll be interesting to see if what's going to happen with Miz and Morrison against Jesse and Festa for the tag team titles, because you know what's coming. Moving on to another squash match of the night. Kevin Thorne with a new look. He didn't come out there with a vampire look. He came out with the same theme, but he had a different look to him. And he went against Nunzio. Now, Nunzio is a very talented wrestler. Everybody knows he was in the original ECW. And, you know, WWE, that's another wrestler that WWE misuses. And, it was basically a squash, a jobber type match. I don't know why they do Nunzio like that. I wasn't too big on that either. But Kevin Thorne got the win. And then they went to commercial break. And when they came back, you know, they had that little WWE.com exclusive with Layla and Kelly Kelly. Now, like I said, you know, Kelly Kelly, very beautiful woman, very fine. Layla, very beautiful woman, very fine. I thought it was pretty cool seeing them, you know, go at it with the Thanksgiving food, you know. Wasn't really your wrestling type stuff, but I mean it was still pretty cool to see. You know, it's always nice to see the puppies, the divas, whether they're wrestling or just doing little, you know, little bikini contests or whatever it is they do at times. You know, different things. Then you move on to the main event, which I wasn't too big on this match to begin with when I heard about it. It was a handicap match with Matt Striker and Big Daddy V versus King. Now, you know, for a handicap match, this wasn't that bad. I mean, I don't like Big Daddy V. Matt Striker's talented, but I just don't like his gimmick. But I mean, he came from RH. He's got a lot of talent. He don't use it that much anymore. And I've always liked King. So I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, King got the win, which surprised me. I figured Big Daddy V and Matt Striker would get the win, but I'm glad King got the win. After the match, they beat up on King or whatever, but King came out the winner overall. So I mean, this week's ECW, I give a 7 out of 10. I mean, just because the tag team match was good, the opening contest for CM Punk and Kenny Dykstra was real good, and then you had a couple squash matches, and you had an okay match. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. Tell your friends, leave comments, you know, add me to your favorites, subscribe to me or whatever there. I like to know your opinions. That's why I do these reviews. And until next time, take it easy.